The biggest street food event Glasgow has ever seen, guys. I'm here at the SEC in Glasgow for the Halal Food Festival. We've all been to the festivals in England. Let's see what Scotland has to offer. Stay by, guys. I think this is going to be a fun one. It's actually going to be a fully indoor event today, so let me show you around. So first shots, guys, fully indoor event. I wonder how they're going to do like the food and stuff, because it's like indoors, right? And food is like smoky and things, so I'm looking forward to see how they handle that. Very quick shot of the vendors. I'm going to go for first. I have no idea. Let's see. I'm going to get obviously the best burger in Birmingham, but the guy's so funny. Look at this. Read this. ChatGPT was used for the menu descriptions. Apologies for any offense. The guy is as funny as he is good at making food. I love this guy. Who told him to do that? But let me show you his food. This is the first thing. It's from chicken. It looks like some fried chicken with some tandoori. So we have got bearded next. Please stick around for that. But I thought I'd start the day with some fried chicken. You know, regular traditional breakfast fried chicken. To be fair, sorry, because that chicken is actually perfectly.
Where's it from?
Oh, judging it a little bit, thinking it looks a bit simple. It's from chicken. It's actually cooked perfectly. It's really nice, actually.
What flavour is it?
I'm eating my words and I'm eating my food. It's tandoori, but we're moving on now, guys. As you can see, guys, it's getting busy already. Plenty of seating, but we now need to go to Beardus. You've got to get a Beardus burger. Is he my friend? Yes. But is it objectively very good? Yes. I get a Beardus burger every time I come to the festival. They always have the biggest queues. It usually sells out about like 3-4 o'clock, so try and go there first if you can. So this is the crispy smash, which is 2 Angus mash patties, a proper potato bun, a homemade sauce and some crispy onion. Let's show people around a little bit. Let's just show them around a little bit. It's pretty cool here. It's starting to liven up a little bit.
Is it good?
Maybe I had it before.
I think I had it at Bedford Festival.
Bedford, maybe. Beautiful. Hands down, the most underrated, and for me, the best smash patty burger in Birmingham. We're going to get more food, but just to highlight to my dear brother Beardus, stop bullying me.
Oh.
Every time we do a video, he calls me a coconut.
He's not wrong.
Okay, fair play, you're both bullying me. I will say this is the best if you stop bullying me.
Chew.
Just keep it there.
Oh.
Fancy seeing you guys here. We're back again with another food review. So this is backyard barbecue. If I don't like this, it's not my fault, and I'll tell you why. I didn't order it. This was Sophie and my brother-in-law Hassan. They ordered this. It's not me. So if it's not good, it's your fault.
It looks so cute though.
Do you want to go on camera? Are you sure?
He's camera shy.
I'd like to just put people on the spot. Oh, to be fair, so this is the mini Philly cheesesteak. It's definitely on the mini side. Like they've got that down.
Yeah, it's a little one.
But if it's nice, it's nice, right? It's one of them. If it's nice, it's nice. So
take a good old
how long
bite.
have you had this for? How long have you held it for?
2 minutes.
Okay, it is cold.
It is cold. We did notice that.
Like freezing cold.
Yeah, we did notice that.
I feel like that was made half an hour ago, and they've wrapped them up to keep them warm. That's why it's wrapped in foil. And it's not kept warm. So.
Oh dear.
You have to be honest with these reviews. Do I work at the Halal Food Festival? Yes. But I'm honest above everything. Yes.
How
I
is
can
it?
imagine when it was hot it would be nice. But that would have been 3 hours ago.
Oh,
So,
the shade.
I'm joking.
The
But
shade.
it was definitely cold. They made it ages ago, wrap it up, and now they're kind of giving them out. So first 2 spots, fantastic. This one, a lot of love for these guys. I've had their food before, which is surprising because they're genuine, they're good brothers. I've chatted to them a few times and I've had their food and I really liked it. This particular one for me, big miss. But let's move on. Got some cool stuff here. They've got gyoza, which I really like. They've got Big Licks. So if you guys remember, I did a review at Big Licks in Manchester. Absolutely loved it. But they're actually a Glaswegian brand. So they're from here. They came down to Manchester. So tonight, I'm going to get Munchbox and Shahrukh, and I think we're all going to go have a little meal at Big Licks. Just an awesome place. I'm going to show off all the extra bits and bobs they have, including me being on the stage later. But for now, this is all you get. I've got two amazing things to show you. So a Scottish classic, the takeaway. It's called Primal Feast. They do these deep dish sort of Chicago style pizzas where it's like it's much thicker. There's a bunch of cheese. The sauce is on top of the pizza, and then mocktail lab.
Your favourite?
My favourite. I love these guys so much. They were at our wedding. They did the mocktails at our wedding because genuine brothers, and they always make me this energy drink one, which I need because these events are very tiring for me. I'm humble enough.
See the pizza?
Yes. Well.
Messy, messy.
It is messy. That's the best deep dish pizza I've had. I haven't had many, but I've had a few. I've had a few. Hassan, you don't have to come on camera, but this is a deep dish pizza from Primal Feast. The sauce is on the top. What are we thinking?
It looks great.
It looks good, like it's cheesy. It just looks, it is messy, but it's supposed to be. Huh?
How's it taste though?
I'm going to take you guys to some dessert now. Let's go. Whilst I'm here, sat in this spot, I was going to get dessert, but I lied. Because Hassan, he brought something from Australia. So this is called it's like a sealed burger.
Yeah.
So it's like a.
Looks like a spaceship.
It looks like, it does look like a. Guys, we're gonna eat some burgers. Like, let's give it a go. It looks like, you know, those ice cream burgers where you kind of seal them.
Yeah.
I mean, it's interesting, isn't it? It looks like it's got a hair.
That's so sad.
That's a
Half of
hairstyle.
it's just been squished. That was a double back.
Yeah,
See
'cause
the
I-
inside.
So it's got a patty in there, some cheese, some lettuce.
Is that chicken?
What's that? That's a chicken patty. I'll show it to you guys.
But it's on this chicken like HEYMAN.
That's a chicken patty. I thought it'd be fried chicken when they said chicken
They
patty.
lied to us. They lied.
It's like, I don't know why, that surprised me. It's not bad, you know, like, I like that they tried something different. But I think some fried chicken will give it a bit of crunch. Maybe a bit better.
That's what.
Look who I'm with, Hungry Boy Abdul.
Hello!
We have met at every single festival I think I've been to.
100%. We always meet.
Yeah.
Always the first influencer I always see.
Yeah.
Ali, every time.
It's so funny, we never plan it.
We never do it.
We-
It just, alhamdulillah. It just
Alhamdulillah,
comes to fate
hand on my heart,
every
guys.
time.
Never planned it. It's always at the entrance or right in the first 5-10 minutes. The first person I saw them.
Literally out of nowhere, and we met in the middle of the hallway.
And Joe,
alongside Falafel,
and we
and
still
it's
haven't
like,
collabed.
We haven't yet.
We've been to events together.
We've been to loads.
We haven't
The
collabed.
events, the minor ones.
Yeah.
But we genuinely never touched base on a collab because I know this would be my biggest one yet.
I would love it, bro. I would love it.
My collab with Taz is still due. My collab with Shahrukh is still due.
Forget Shahrukh, forget Taz. They're second and third. We're coming
We
first,
have to.
bro.
It's gonna
Collab,
be a
guys.
mega.
It's coming.
Guys, do not miss it. Halal Food Festival at the SEC. My man will be on stage a bit later on for a Q&A session. I've just downed some Primal Feast deep dish margarita. Hello.
Yeah, I love it. Look at it now, guys. It is getting crazy busy. I don't know what we're going to go for next. I'm thinking a Wagyu bao. Guys, so we've got a new cameraman today. This is Sophie's brother, Hassan. He's going to sort this out for me. So if the shots are bad,
Don't crucify me.
yeah, do you know what I mean? I'll give you, I'll dox him. I'll give you his address and you can tell him off. So this is from ISO Sushi. They've got like Wagyu patty. This Algerian sauce, crispy onions. There may be something else in them. I'm not quite sure now. They're next to the famous Wagyu pastrami sandwich. I'm pretty sure they're partners and whatnot. So you expect a similar level of like quality, I guess. I don't know.
What do you think?
You know, it's a fusion between like a burger
Yeah.
and a bao. I'm not bowled over by it, but I think it's alright.
Yeah.
Do you want to take it? Do you want to try it off camera?
Yeah, I'll give it a go.
Okay, guys, so my brother-in-law's going to try this now. He's going to give me his genuine verdict. I feel like I might need to have another bite. I don't know where I'm at with it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's nice.
What do you give out of 10? I think 7.
Yeah, that's fair.
7. I think that's decent.
7's fair.
Whereas I've been to Malik's and they were like a 9. So I guess I expected a 9.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? But it's still good.
It's
It's a
nice.
weird spot when your level is this high. You always expect that, but it's alright. We're going to move on now. That was a wishy-washy review, guys. Goodbye. Guys, this looks unreal. What the fudge? Let's give it a go. So this is interesting. It's a Belgian bite. So we just show you that there. It's not quite a pancake. It's not quite a Belgian waffle. It's somewhere in the middle. We've got a mix. We've got white and we've got milk chocolate. It does come on a stick. So I'm going to try and eat it. I'll be honest, I'm absolutely fluffed that. But you know what, guys? You like me, so you can let me get away with it. Let's go with the white chocolate. Oh. Dare I say the best thing about today?
Wow. That's big.
When the owner described it, I was like, what do you mean? He was like, it's not quite a pancake, not quite a waffle. So I was like, I didn't get it. I understand why that's hard to describe now. Okay. Hassan, you have to have one. Okay. This will be off camera, so I'm gonna get Hassan to have one. And I want an honest review. I really like that. It's not quite a pancake. It's not a waffle. What is that? It's good, right? Yeah. Guys, what the fudge? Give them a go. HEYMAN certified all day long. They've got a bricks and mortar store. I'm going to go down. But for now, I think we need some more food. Been here for 2 hours. And finally, I've seen the 2 main men. Number 1, Halal Munchie.
Hello guys, you alright?
You must all know him by now. One of my very good friends. And number 2,
Oh yes, I do. Yes, the boys.
what time did you get here?
Half an hour ago.
Okay, fair play. That's actually alright.
I
That's
drove
actually alright.
down last night after closing.
Oh, I saw your story.
Yeah.
So this guy, he's obviously got his own place, Bearded Bakers, Bradford. Check it out. What time did you finish?
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. And Bradford to here, it's got to be 4 hours, 3, 4, right?
We did a stop as well. Got here at 7 in the morning.
Going at 7, had a few hours kip. He's coming festival. That's dedication, my guy.
Lock it off.
What did you do? Where did you come from?
We come from Birmingham, even though you snaked me, you didn't want to give me a lift. However, I drove all the way, you're a snake.
Do you know what? Fair. But I was with my wife and her family. He's not family. A little bit of some context on the festival. So, you guys are used to the UK ones where they have an outdoor area and an indoor area. Here, some of the vendors are inside, but they're actually cooking outdoors. So, do you mind if I show you on camera for 2 seconds? There we go. So, you can see Beardus is stall. This is. Do you guys remember a video I did for Milk Cake Man? Do you guys remember that? If anyone's remember that, let me know. This is actually the Milk Cake Man. That's his invention, his creation. Look out for it very soon. But they cook the food here and they bring it inside. So I think it just helps all like the ventilation and lack of smoke and all that kind of stuff. So it's a little bit different, but I love what they've managed to do with this arena. They've done a really good job with it. Barbecue, where I got the Philly cheesesteak from earlier. I think the steak is being done there. Look at this. So you know it's legit on a proper charcoal grill going on. Barbecue, where I got the Philly cheesesteak from earlier. I think the steak is being done there. Look at this. So you know it's legit on a proper charcoal grill going on. I'm private, and Glasgow scene very developed on the food. Vinga. This is a backyard barbecue. We're literally in the backyard. But I can't show Munchbox too much because he takes on my spotlight and my thunder. He's doing too good. The brother's doing too good. So I want to.
He literally dropped the T-bone steak from tribes on the floor, picked the upper side.
That's levels. Do you know what? That is levels.
You know what we should do?
That is a munch.
You need to change your
You
battery.
get your shot and then I've got an idea. Listen,
all
why
I
don't we
need.
do this? I'll get my uncle to hold my camera.
Yeah.
We'll get a shot of all 4 of us trying it and then I'll airdrop you it.
Okay.
No? Is that okay?
Nice bro.
I can tell. I'm always talking, you're always eating in it.
Well, alhamdulillah.
Don't food reviewer in a yara, we're not food reviewers yara.
Alhamdulillah, right? It's really good, you know.
Guys, also go to the HEYMAN food arcade.
in Bradford. Opening soon.
Yeah, but good.
In Glasgow.
Go to the arcade. Shahruk's gonna buy from a meal for you.
What?
It's on him. It's on the internet now. Last forever.
He's
Thank you.
smashing it.
HFC loss. And actually, he's so generous. He said after me, get dessert at Bated Bakers. He'll pay for that too.
That's Munch.
Woo! Shahruk's under a bit of pressure because he's got a Philly cheesesteak, which looks fantastic, by the way. A lot better than the one I had. However, we're outside backyard barbecue, so if he doesn't like it, then they're gonna say something.
Smile, yeah. 3, 2, 1. Smile. Nice. Yeah, away from it.
This is the Curry Go Culture Cooking Restaurant, which is just behind me. I've had this before and I loved it, but I want Sophie, I want Hassan to give it a go as well. Guys, put in the comments you want Hassan to be in the video. He won't do it. He won't do it. Which I respect, but he won't do it. We need to get him in. Hey, young man, you okay? How are you? Do you want to get in? Yeah, come in.
Oh,
It's famous celebrity. We're looking up to you and Mr. Buckles for you.
Thank you.
It's quite a video.
Thank you. So, Munchbox is around here, you know?
Much books around.
He's like him and Halal Munchies as well. They're around here somewhere. I'll try and find them for you. Oh, there he is. Look.
so
Lovely.
cute.
Well, what a lovely, polite young man. He's Hassan's age. Okay, let's give this a go. This is actually on the bone, which I
Is
think
it?
is a lot more flavourful. But at a festival, might be a little bit tougher to eat because you're not at a.
Yeah, I like boneless.
But really good. The rice and peas are nice. The curry goat is lovely. I kind of knew what to expect about this before. The variety
Let's
here.
see.
The variety is really good here. The variety is really, really good.
Yeah.
What we're going to do as a team, we're going to finish this,
No way.
and I think we're going to go.
She's an influencer I follow. Oh my god, I need to find Tabor. I love her.
Okay, we're going to stop this because Sophie wants to follow someone, so we're going to go do that now. Getting closer to the time that I need to be on stage, I need to find Shahrukh and Munchbox. I have no idea where they are. I need to find Sophie and Hassan. I have no idea where they are. I do not know where anyone is right now. So, wish me luck. They've got a lot of shopping here as well, actually. I'll show you some snippets. I'm a food guy, but I think it's important to show off, you know, the different types of shopping they have, the charity work they do. There's a lot going on here. Islamic Relief have been a very big part of the festivals, really since day one. They've got a lot of shopping here as well, actually. I'll show you some snippets. I'm a food guy, but I think it's important to show off, you know, the different types of shopping they have, the charity work they do. There's a lot going on here. Islamic Relief have been a very big part of the festivals, really since day one. Got a cooking stage, which is pretty cool. Got a cooking stage, which is pretty cool. To talk about this video is actually the Glasgow food scene compared to England. So Glasgow, Scotland versus England, because a lot of people here have asked me, you know, like, what's it like? What are the festivals down south like? What's the food scene down south like compared to Glasgow? Let's do a little. I'll give you my honest thoughts. It is what it is. And also, I've just had some tea. May I have my Sophie's got tea? I've gone typically, as I always do, for coffee. To talk about this video is actually the Glasgow food scene compared to England. So Glasgow, Scotland versus England, because a lot of people here have asked me, you know, like, what's it like? What are the festivals down south like? What's the food scene down south like compared to Glasgow? Let's do a little. I'll give you my honest thoughts. It is what it is. And also, I've just had some tea. May I have my Sophie's got tea? I've gone typically, as I always do, for coffee. The place looks lit.
Yep.
So from this place, they do not serve. Oh, hold on. I can give that to my helpful assistant, Hassan. They do some really cool food. It's like, it looks like proper Pakistani street food style food. So we come down here. there's chicken thighs, which I think Sophie's going to be all over.
I love
And
chicken
they've got some,
thighs.
I think, achari potatoes. Absolutely boiling.
It's hot.
Huh?
Is it hot?
Boiling.
Oh.
And burning. Come in, MB. Don't be shy. This is something we've got a food review. Have you done one before?
Can you teach me? Sensei.
I'll try my best.
What have you got here then?
Aloo, achari potatoes and chicken tikka. Chicken something. It's been microwaved, but I still think it tastes decent. I think it's nice.
I like the masala marinated.
Nice,
Decent,
yeah. Because it's been nuked in a
How much
microwave.
is that?
I tapped my
Yara, you
card.
just stopped me like 2 seconds ago.
Yara, everyone on YouTube knows.
Check your phone.
Okay, hold that.
The people
Listen,
want to
help me out
know.
with that. I'll check on my phone because these guys are being mean.
£7.
Okay,
I'm guessing £7.
that cost me.
£12 for both of them.
£7.
That cost me the whole both meals. £14 of Raja Events catering.
So I said £7.
So
I was right.
£7 because that will be 7 as well.
Yeah.
And then this is the one that I'm also going to be doing.
Oh.
Chicken. 4 pieces chicken pakore dete ne. Aye. Lutti ge.
That's
Lutti
even,
ge.
that's even more expensive than that guy showed.
This is
They've
so
given me
chaotic.
£7?
4 chicken pakore. Okay.
3.5.
£7. They've given me 3.5 pieces of pakore.
That's not even a pakora, that's a pigeon.
Do you know the guy? He tricked me as well because he put loads in a bag
Yeah.
and he microwaved the
Would
bag.
you class that as a pakora though?
Oh, I class that as a bomb.
Pigeon, kabutar.
I'll try it. Let's try it though. Yours dry. Mine actually
Is
tastes
it dry? Huh?
I think it's okay.
However, guys, it's not like the food, the HEYMAN food arcade. Go there instead, yeah?
Yeah. Right. Well, they give a few more of them. I think this is the first time they've come to a festival. Bit of a learning curve, right? You're kind of learning, right? Because the food actually tastes good. The pakore are nice. It's just the quantity might be a little bit off for me. Okay? I'm on stage now, so a little Q&A with Candyman from the BBC. We'll do that now. We're not safe and try and get a few shots. So stick around. And if you're new, do me a favour.
Make some noise! Assalamu alaikum. How are you? How are you? How are you? Alhamdulillah. Punch box, bruv. What are you doing, bruv? What's
Eat some because make some food, then I'll drop.
Okay.
Is that alright?
That's alright, bro.
If he's like cheating,
Yeah.
we have a jigsaw. Well, alhamdulillah, we've taken over. We haven't even opened the actual food side yet.
That's plenty of time. Guys, Sophie's telling me off. My camera's got 5%. 5% is all I need to gain another subscriber, which is you that's watching, hit subscribe. So, we've got 2 things. So, we've got some Hassan. We've got a Kinder Bueno. Oh, I've got 2. Lovely.
Yeah.
Thank you, my
You
bro.
want anything else?
Go, chuck it in this pocket. Chuck it in my friend.
No problem.
This is Big Licks. Good people. Do you want to get a camera?
No, don't do camera.
No? He does do camera. But he's a handsome brother, so I don't know why he won't go on. So, thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Thank
We're actually
you.
going to go to the store because it's really good. So, okay.
Right, show
Sorry,
us what
Hassan.
you've got.
Let's start with the cookie
We've
dough.
got 4%.
But first, plenty of 4%, John. It's plenty of time.
There's not enough time. Not
Because I
enough
still
time.
need to talk about the Glasgow food scene, what I think of it compared to England. I might do that in the morning. But you won't know because it's all one continuous video. Let's try this.
Is that a Kinder cookie dough?
It's like Kinder sauce. That's actually really good. I'm not a big fan of cookie dough.
Yummy.
That's delicious. You know what? I need to give Sophie a little bit of camera. That is real good. I really enjoy that. It's nice, right? If I can give Hassan that.
This is a 3-man
Hassan's been
show,
the perfect
guys.
assistant today.
3-man show.
He's managed being a cameraman, entertainment.
We won't get Hassan in, but we're just showing.
Security guard. He's managed about 11 jobs. Oh, Kinder Bueno, an actual Kinder Bueno, that's nice.
What is it? Sunday?
This is something that these guys want, because I think it's only £5. It's something a little bit easy after a long day of eating.
That's called Happy Calories.
Simple and delicious, just soft serve with these guys. They don't have it here, but they've got some of the best ice cream. They make it themselves. I've seen the process of making it. Unbelievable. This is just soft serve, but their ice cream is 10 out of 10.
3%.
3%, guys. Stay with me because we are going to talk about the Glasgow food scene, Scotland food scene. Does the HEYMAN arcade want to come up here? If I do, why? If I don't, why? That kind of stuff. So do not go anywhere. And these have been a massive hit. These are the gyoza. Look at the queue, guys. I've actually had these before. They're very good. They're from the Dumpling Company, England Dumpling Company. I'll link them below. Extremely good. So much talk about the pricing at the Halal Food Fest. What do things cost? How much does it cost to come in? Zuleika Foods, free. I got this for free, and some gyoza for free. Like, they don't charge anything, which is pretty cool. And they've got dedicated seating, which is lovely. There is seating here, obviously, but they've got it kind of cordoned off. It's kind of got like a brunchy, cafe kind of vibe. So I've gone for a samosa jar because I think it's one of their popular dishes. Now, Zuleika, what they do is you can buy them like frozen in like supermarkets. You can go onto their website. There's a few bits and bobs that you can do to actually get your hands on these, because all this stuff, it looks restaurant quality, but really you can actually order it and cook it at home. It's pretty cool. That's that.
What is that? Is it veggie or meat?
Reggie, sorry brother, how you doing?
How is it?
Try some, that's slap. Do you want to be on camera?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, slap. You might have to bite it rather than spoon it. Here we go. It's an honest, genuine review. Let's go. Oh, wow. Try that for small size, really nice. It's frozen.
I like the pomegranates in this, that's quite nice. Got a fruity flavour to it, it's quite sweet. And I like the heat in it as well.
What I like is you can just order that to your house, it's frozen. It's a frozen samosa. And these guys, yeah. So, and I think they just fried it, I believe, or air fried it. Wow, it's a good samosa, right? Like, not to say I'm surprised, because obviously they're working
Yeah.
hard, but I'm a little bit surprised. I'm not going to lie. Because frozen samosas, I don't think they.
Yeah, when you get frozen samosa, they're very crispy and they're not oily. They have that home when it comes to it.
Yeah.
Well, even my hands have got a bit of oil on it.
Yeah. I'm rating that. I'm not going to lie, it's really cool.
Rate it as well. It's really nice.
How are you with gyoza? I've not had these. These look steamed.
Beautiful. We've just had it with.
Well, I had them from over there, Unreal. Have you had these from here?
Yes, literally 10 minutes ago I've just finished mine.
So do they sell these? They must sell these as well.
Yeah, I think they do.
Yeah, it's the gyozos at Dumplings.
Zuleika Foods, absolutely, you've nailed it. You've nailed it. I'll be getting that for sure. And I think I'll get these. Thanks, bro. Thank you. Lovely seeing you, my bro. And this is how you know I really like a place, guys. So I had it earlier. I'm having it again. So this is what the fuck. Also, look at this hoodie, guys. It says HEYMAN, Islamic Relief, and this is the company that actually make it. We are unique. This is I love this. And I got this, so I'm very happy right now. Hey guys, so it's the morning after the night before. Let's have some kind of real discussions about the festival, some kind of tough discussions to some degree. Okay, so this was the first big halal food festival that Scotland, in general, I think has really ever seen. It was one of the biggest events I think this country has seen for food. So firstly, you know, I think that in itself is an amazing feat. I think to get that many food vendors all together, a lot of them have travelled from down south to come up, I think was really impressive. Really impressive. But I had a great time. My personal thoughts are a little bit different to some other people's, because I go as a regular customer, but then, you know, I also go as someone that loves food and make food videos, and people watch those videos and I get to see you all. So I have a slightly different experience, I think, to the regular consumer. I take a bunch of photos and meet people and it's really fun. So a couple of the key points, I think it's too expensive? I think people like to know about that. Now, I've seen a few things online which I found a little bit disappointed, because a lot of people will say, oh, the tickets were £25 just to get in. Which, look, my ticket was £8 because you have sessions throughout the weekend. It was £8 for like 4 hours or 5 hours or something like that. And you get a £5 Just Eat voucher. Now, even if you don't use a Just Eat voucher, it's £8. Now, we can have the discussion, is £8 too expensive? We can have that, but when people say things like, oh, everyone has to pay 25 quid to get in, it's just disingenuous. The argument is disingenuous. Let's kind of be fair and do our, even as, you know, a lot of us are Muslims, we have to do our due diligence, right? Let's just be fair with it. Now, that's a different discussion, and I think for an event like that, you know, people go to Alton Towers and they'll pay 50 quid a ticket and not see anything and have the worst food ever, right? So, personally, I think that's well worth it. Now, my family go, they buy tickets like everyone else. It's absolute, they don't mind. In addition to that, what people forget is, yes, I help run the marketing now, but the first festival, I've seen these festivals grow, and I think the improvement they've made and the stuff that you get for the price, I think is worth it, to be honest. The entry ticket is for me a moot point when you compare to the quality of stuff you get, like the culture stage. There's a bunch of cooking on there, all the kids areas, the face painting. There's just so much going on. I think it's worth it. So yeah, that's that. Second point is, do I think Scotland is actually ready to have an event like this, or was it ready? I think going into it, a lot of people thought that this wasn't Scotland just wasn't ready, right? A lot of people thought no one's going to turn up. We'll have, no tickets are going to get sold. I think there was over 10,000 people there. So I think that shows Scotland has a bunch of foodies. They know what they're talking about. They're ready to actually enjoy something like this. And I think if anyone from the Halal Food Festival is watching this, bring it back next year. I'll be coming. Bring it back, because this was awesome. Particularly for a first event here, this was awesome. I had such a good time. Yeah, maybe if there was an arena somewhere that had more of an outdoor area, that would be cool. I think that's a fair point. A few people have said that to me on the day, and I think that's fair. But then, you work with what you have. Someone suggests one. Because a few people said that to me. So I tried Googling last night. And between us, I actually wanted to run a festival a couple of years ago. It didn't happen. Maybe next year. Inshallah, please do well. It'd be a very different concept. But I would love to do it with the organisers because they're really cool people. Anyway, they're really cool people, so I'd want to do it with them. But yeah, so name a venue. I tried to Google and I couldn't find an appropriate venue. That's more really the issue, right? You need a really big indoor area and outdoor area. However, that being said, I think with the amount of with what they had, I think they did a really good job. So a lot of the people, like the food vendors who had like grills and things that would maybe make a lot of smoke, they would have their stalls up at the front and they'd cook actually outside in the back. You'd order your food, they would kind of walkie-talkie it, or like walkie-talkie it over 3 Beardus burgers over, and then they would send it to them, and then they would bring the food in. Now, I think for a consumer point of view, that's fine. Now, maybe for the actual vendor, it does suck a little bit, because when you walk past and you can see all the food cooking and you can see it, you're more likely to go for it. But again, it's like, what's the solution? I think maybe some more boards with like pictures of the food, maybe have a few of your food items out on the table, things like that. I think we can work around it, but it's a tough one. If there's no venues, and you can't all cook inside, what do you do? That's a question for better minds, not mine. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. I don't know. I'm just giving you guys my honest thoughts really with it. Now, the prices of the food, that's another one. I think a lot of people think that I just get all my food free. I don't, because these are small businesses. So don't get me wrong. There'll be the occasional person that's like, look, I've watched your videos. I really want to do something for you. Like, please, let me give you something. And then you do that whole typical thing of, no, brother, I'll pay. No, you won't. Yes, I will. And then sometimes I win that battle. Sometimes I don't. It's just one of those, right? But generally, I pay for my food. So it's one of them. I think people think it's just like, it's somehow free for me. It's not. Everyone that sees me at the festival sees me pulling my phone out, ding, and paying. And if I'm with my family, which I was, that's why we have Ludo. My sisters are around and my wife, ding again, ding again. That's all you hear is dings on my phone. So it's one of them, like I pay for my food. So I think I'm in two minds here, and I'll tell you why. I think the Halal Food Festival do a really good job with really advising the vendors what they should charge. They've had that, in the last festival, they had that £5 pricing policy, which was top. That was really good. But at the same time, a lot of the food is really good quality. You're not going to get it for £5. It's just not going to happen. Like the Wagyu pastrami. Wagyu is so expensive. Like, they're not going to charge £5 for it. Like, they're a vendor. They pay to be there. They need to make their money. So I get that side. But then also, as a regular person myself, do I want to spend £23 on a sandwich? Probably not. In fact, I didn't. But then, do you know what? I'm in two minds. But then actually, Malik Butchers, they did a really good job, because they actually did a half sandwich this year, which I thought was really cool, because it means you can try it. If you like it, you can get the full one. So that was really good. So I think the vendors are in a bit of a tough position here, because, look, you've travelled all the way, and a lot of the vendors have travelled 400 plus miles. I've travelled over 300 miles. Their costs are really high. They have to pay to be at the venue, which obviously they have to pay to be at the venue. They get a bunch of exposure. They make a bunch of sales as well. They've got to pay for their team to get hotels, petrol. And the cost of goods, particularly for things like pastrami, wagyu, it's very high. Of course they have to make their money. Like, of course. So I really see it from their view as well. But then, as a consumer, I always want things a bit cheaper, innit? So it's. Do you know what I mean? But I also acknowledge that's me being a bit cheeky. I acknowledge I'm a business owner myself now. That's me just being cheeky. Like, I get it. So what I don't like is when people kind of go in the comments and just slander these businesses for just trying to make a halal living. When these same people, they'll go to another typical kind of Western, maybe even non-halal restaurant, they'll pay way more and say nothing. They'll go to Alton Towers, they'll go to other festivals, pay way, way more, say nothing. Do you know what I mean? It's one of them. Sometimes that makes me a little bit disappointed, because where was that energy when, you know, you get an Uber Eats or you go to a nice restaurant and you have to pay 50, 60, 70 quid when some of the food here is such good quality. It's a family day out. There's so much going on. It's a collection of so many sort of Muslim / halal, I should say, brands. I did a bunch of, look, I got this. So Islamic Relief were there, who do great work. I did some videos with them. They're working with We Are Unique, who made me this HEYMAN hoodie. That's awesome, right? Like, you don't really get that in many places. So I like to support people like that. And sometimes, like, another point was the queues. And I feel like, yeah, the queues were there, 100%. But you know what, guys? That's the nature of these events. It's. I think the festival can do a little bit better with queue management, but there'll always be queues. Look, people go to, look, I did a video on TikTok, right? And I did it for Christmas markets. I think it got 300,000 views. So I know I sent a lot of people there. Not a single person complained about the queues. When it comes to Christmas markets, you wait an hour, no one says anything. When it comes to any other festival, you wait an hour, no one says anything. You go to Alton Towers, Thorpe Park, Drayton Manor, you wait an hour because you can see people in front of you. They've got the most sophisticated queue systems ever. No one says anything. You go to Dubai, you go to a food hall, you wait 40 minutes. No one says anything. You come to a halal event, you wait half an hour, you start crying. So then it's a bit like, it's one rule for, like, the festival aren't exempt from the rules of just how things work. So if something is really popular and they've got an hour queue, or it looks like it's going to be an hour, guess what I did? I just went to another vendor, had a little bit of food there, and then came back. It's just common sense. Like, but at the same time, if I really want to wait, guess what? The vendors are moving as fast as they possibly can. They're just human beings. You might have to wait. Just like when you go to the Christmas markets, which I know a bunch of you have, there's queues there. None of you complain there. So, and I'm not talking about my audience. My audience are really awesome. I'm talking about like TikTok and stuff. So I feel like sometimes they do get like a tough rap at it, man. Like, they do get like held to this extremely high standards, which I think is a bit unfair. I know they hold themselves to a high standard, but sometimes I think it's a bit unfair, because overall I think they're doing an amazing job. For one, I'm so grateful to actually work with the festival. I've been at the first one in Leicester and I've been with them since. I've gone to every single event. I'm pretty sure I've not missed a single one. So I'm really grateful, to be honest, to even work with them. They're amazing people. The organisers are genuinely really nice people. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. So I think I just wanted to kind of tick off some of those kinds of concerns that people had. Now, what I will say, I should end with, is that is the vocal minority. I see hundreds of people at these festivals, thousands sometimes, and as in I interact with, I should say, hundreds of people, and 99.9% of people had the most amazing time. There's so much good feedback. There's a reason why the ticket sales get higher every year, because people love these events, and word of mouth and social media has done a great job in showing up and celebrating these events. So I think we should really highlight that as well. So I don't want to be like a super kind of negative Nelly. I just thought this was a good opportunity to just talk about some of the key issues you guys have, because other platforms like Instagram, TikTok, the videos are so short, you can't really actually have a conversation. Whereas on here, you can actually talk. By the way, if I'm slurring, guys, yeah, halal hangover. I'm so tired from the festival. Got myself an energy drink. I am absolutely shattered. So I'm going to have this. Guys, if you're new here, I try and publish at least a few times a week. I do halal food reviews. I travel all across the world, mainly the UK, I'm not going to lie, but I do travel across the world. So if you can, please do me a favour. Please do follow whatever app you are seeing this on. Drop me a follow. inshallah. I'll see you all in that next video. Bye 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 bye.